الذي جمع مالا وعدده. In some qira'at, الذي جمع مالا وعدده, with a sukoon, with a shadda on the mim, in some of the different styles of reading. But the majority, they read الذي جمع مالا وعدده. The one who gathers up wealth. Gathers up wealth. وعدده. Let's talk about gathering the wealth first, before he counts the wealth. He gathers the wealth. It's said that the meaning of gathers the wealth here, especially the qira'ah jamma'a, is that this is his concern. Not like the Muslim who the dunya is your khadima, it's a servant for you. It's there to serve your religion. We get some money so that we can do the things that Allah commanded us to do, from the sadaqat and the zakah, and so that we can provide for our family, and so that we can worship Allah as Allah commanded us to do. That's why we work. But our concern is not jam'ul mal, it's not just bringing all the money together. One of the other things you can take from jama'a malan is that he's not giving his zakah. Because the one who gives his zakah, you don't say about him jama'a malan. You don't say that he's the one who hoards his wealth. Hoarding your wealth is something you do when you don't give the haqq. You don't give its right. You don't give the zakah, and you don't give the sadaqat. So this person, apart from insulting people and backbiting people and slandering people and going around with namima, with gossip among people, he also is someone who hoards his wealth and holds on to it, and he doesn't give his zakah. وَعَدَّدَ, and he counts it. So now it's interesting, is it allowed for us to count our wealth? As a Muslim, if you have money, is it allowed for you to be on top of your finances, your balances, and to know how much money you have in each account? It's needed in the sense of your zakah, right? To be able to give your zakah and things. But the one again who either this is his business, this is what makes him busy. How much money did I earn? You see some people like this. Some investors in the stock market, how much did I earn last minute, last 10 minutes, last half an hour? How much did I earn the last hour, in the last day? What's my trend for earning over? The thing that concerns him is that he's counting up his wealth. That's what he busies himself with. Some of the scholars mentioned that he's the one who counts his wealth all the time. It's not just at the end of the month he checks, my money came in, my bills came out, or he checks on the day that his bill is due, yeah, okay, my finance is okay. He's someone who all day he's there, let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, okay, let me count it again. And that's what makes him busy. And more than that, it said, عَدَّدَهُ أَمَامَ الْفُقَرَاءِ. He's the one who counts it in front of the poor people. And this is worse. He's the one who, in front of the poor people, and أَمَامَ النَّاسِ, not even the fuqara. The scholars, they said أَمَامَ النَّاسِ, in front of the people. He's like, this much money today. Looking for the people to praise him, or looking for the people to say, or for the poor people in front of them, he pulls out his big wad of money. He doesn't give them. Why doesn't he give them? الَّذِي جَمَعَ مَالَهُ. He's not going to give anything because he's hoarding it. But he pulls out the big wad of notes and he just counts it in front of them. Knowing that they're needy, but he just counts it, puts it back in his pocket. 5 minutes later, he pulls it out again, counts it again. And this could be true also for some things that people do when they show off with the wealth that they have. وَعَدَّدَ, you see some people like that. Like in front of people, they have something maybe expensive watch or something expensive, and they keep bringing it out in front of the people in order just to make the people say something. It's not that he wants to tell the time, it's just every time he wants to bring it out in front of everybody. No, they didn't say anything this time, let me try again. Bring it out in front of everybody. So some of the scholars, they say it's like this. وَعَدَّدَهُ. He's a person who counts his wealth in front of the people. Or they said عَدَّدَهُ, it means أَحْصَاهُ. He enumerates it, like he keeps talking about Like, okay, so I've got this much in this bank account, and this much in this bank account, and this much in this bank account, and this much in this thing, and this much of this, and this much of gold, and this much of silver. So he is always talking about it. All of these things are true about this person. الَّذِي جَمَعَ مَالًا وَعَدَّدَهُ.